Hello, welcome back to the coverage of Beta TF2 LAN 2014, powered by Zowie Gear. We are here in the second map of our first round fixture between Team 403 and Fat Kids Super Team. They fought on Gullywash as well, and Team 403, the Enigma Zone Crew 403 edition, managed to come through 5-0, but it wasn't quite a roll, so we're hoping for a fairly close game here on Viaduct. I apologize for all of the delays. These teams had a lot of difficulty setting up the servers. The servers that they're running at the LAN at the moment aren't running on the best machines, as far as I know, because of a mix-up that happened at the LAN. Huey's managed to sort it out, and they will be going live after just switching servers, so we just had a little bit of a kerfuffle getting the STV stuff sorted, but we are back and we are hyped for some Viaduct, aren't we, Ryushi?
Yep, we are indeed, and it should be going live any second now, and I am excited. I've been sitting there, vibrating in my seat, ready, waiting, excited, so happy, and then just been waiting for so long, but hopefully they're going to get live soon, and we're going to carry on with this match, which only took, what, like a 45-minute break in between the maps?
It was a large break in between the maps. They've had chance to analyze their gameplay, the gameplay of the opposing team. So the Fat Kid Super Team definitely got a chance here of working out what they did wrong in the first map and bringing it back on Viaduct to make this a best of 3. If they do go to a decider map, it will be the Enigma Zone Crew 403 edition who will decide. But we have gone live, Ryushi. We're going to mid.
God.
Tracker's running Sniper, but apart from that, it's cookie cluster lineups. No crits crew coming out as well. I'm going to be watching Tracker for some incredible plays. But the bomb coming in from Morty at the beginning to put some damage onto Rox and Max to the flank for Fat Kid Super Team out of the fight a little bit, but Kanye Bless and Alfie have got a lot of room. They need to be turning around though. Oh, a nice headshot coming out from Tracker to pick up the kill onto Vendigo, but now the flank is coming behind them. A nice headshot again. Pacas going down. Tracker really being well utilized this map. We said he was going to be somebody who 403 would have to keep a close eye on. He's definitely proved that. Kanye Blessed, unfortunately, though, the only one left alive. The Ubers have been equalized, but they do finally manage to pick up the mid.
Yeah, we seem to be having a little bit of problems with the bloom right now on stream and on my computer as well. Might have to quickly reconnect Suyooo because that appears to fix it. That appears to have fixed it for me. So you might stream might go down for a little bit, but we will keep radio casting for you as they appear to have paused. Or
hopefully it's a pause and not just a lag or bug or something like that to do with the SCVs. Oh no, it was a little bit of lag there, and the Ubers still equal. Some frags have been traded. I'm trying to figure out what happened during that. Kanye Blessed went down along with Alfie and Tracker. So the sniper is still being run by Fat Kid Super Team, and he's soon going to get the spawn. They're holding forward Team 403. This looks like a strat that they've practiced before. Of course, Team 403 are an actual team, as opposed to Fat Kid Super Team, who are a mix created specifically for the purpose of this LAN. And their Uber has been forced. Alfie taking this out. He's managed to pop the Uber off Pacas and has now been caught by his medic. And they're going to retreat back in and rotate out. But in the meantime, their flank has managed to punch a hole through the 403 defense.
yeah, Tracker spawned on that scout, and he does manage to do some damage, but now there's a soldier coming in, just destroys that blue demo over on the health pack, and now players are falling all over the place. Fat Kid Super Team look like they're coming out of it on the worst side. My kill feed isn't actually working. There it is, it's just loaded right now, and so about 8 kills happened at the same time according to my kill feed. But Fat Kid Super Team have respawned, they have got themselves up a sniper. And they want to come in middle. They might actually get a pick onto a scout here. Zillis, no, manages to pick up rocks and then get out alive so far. No, finally goes down, and now the point's starting to get capped by Fat Kid Super Team. They're putting out a lot of damage onto that blue combo over on the right-hand side. Are they going to be able to take him down? Zigma's chasing so deep with Alfie. Alfie's finally going to get taken down by a rocket from Morty. Who also picks up Alfie as well. So Fat Kid Super Team, they extend so far. And good God, the announcer.
Are you hearing the same thing as I am?
Oh God.
Oh wow, that's incredible. they do manage to cap the point and stop us getting hearing aids. So in both senses of the word, and so Tracker's still going to be on sniper. He's going to be facing a full Uber advantage that he can drop So Pacas has got to be careful. They're going to be facing that. Oh no, Trackers has actually switched back to Scout. They're possibly going for some kind of suicide here as the police come to pick him up for his sick plays.
We had a little bit of a lag switch there, but it seems to be not... no, once again we are getting cap points on. We are getting the announcer alerting us that something is happening, but it looks like Fat Kid Super Team are coming out worse as the lags sort of catch up to the rest of the game and people just start dying all over the place. There is a scout in behind. I think that's going to be Max. He does go down. Not going to be able to do anything there. And I'm just incredibly laggy right now, Sideshow. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it is the STV that's lagging. It's not us and it's not the players, unfortunately. When they've changed it, the STV isn't the best quality for some reason. Hopefully that gets resolved fairly soon. In that last push, we did actually see Pacas drop the Uber, so that's why Fat Kid Super Team were able to regain control of the point, and now the time ticks down, but 403 only with 10 seconds remaining on the clock, 9 seconds in fact. They only have to have really one more effective push in order to take this first round, and they've got 2 minutes in which to do it. They're posturing around the right hand side now as their Uber gets built up. It'll be interesting to see the method they use to try and take this.
Yeah, Max is going to get caught out, and that's going to give 403 a pick advantage as they come onto this point. And now there's scouting behind. Tracker gets onto Morty. That's going to take him down, but he trades his life for it, so there's no scouts up for Fat Kid Super Team. They're going to lose players. The Ubers do get popped out from both teams, but looks like the blue Uber gets in behind. 403 are going to be able to stack up on the point. And Alfie and Zigmas try and get back as soon as possible to defend, but they're not going to be able to do it as they get taken down. Max is the only one left alive, just trying to defend this point. I don't think anyone else is going to be able to get onto the point, and surely the first round is going to go to 403.
Yeah, 403 taking that fairly nicely. Craftas definitely coming out on top there, going huge along with Vendigo, but Tracker definitely, as I thought, going huge on that sniper rifle and really keeping his team in some of these fights with some crucial picks. He is running it to mid again, so I'll be having a look at him as he nears this cliff area. He had a small view there of Pacas. He's still taking pot shots at Vendigo as well, and does hit the headshot onto the blue medic to take him down. Pacas deceased, but now he's being pressured by Craftas as he tries to take the shot. He does go down as they've lost 2 apiece, but the heal advantage here. Oh, but Craftas now pressuring Zigmas. Is he going to be able to take him? He goes down to 4 HP, and Craftas does secure the frag. So he has negated the heal advantage and the Uber advantage that that Fat Kid Super Team had there, and they've managed to secure the point and are in a good position to hold.
Craftas got like 4 kills on that mid. He went really huge and just fragged everyone at the end there. But Fat Kid Super Team once again, they're all ready. They're all up. They've got that sniper once again. Alfie and Rock's going to go in alone basically, and they are going to not even be able to find Pacas to try and force a Zuba. Not that he has one anyway, because of course he went down. So I'm not quite sure what they were thinking there. But they're running the build back in spawn strat, which well, is good, but it requires you to sort of have a disadvantage, whereas they've only got about a 15% disadvantage. They could just try and fight this, try and force their way out on one of the sides with all their team. But
yeah, they should definitely be trying to take a non-Uber fight. Not now, but they previously should have been trying to take a non-Uber fight when they have the spawn advantage because they don't have the cap point. That is the best thing to do. But now they get in on that right-hand side, but Morty manages to drop Zigmas, and he is not going to have an Uber. So now the suicides are going to be coming out. They're going to be desperately trying to get onto Pacas, but everybody has died. The Team 403 has completely dealt with all the aggressive players before they even had a chance to go aggressive. And this is a perfect opportunity for some suicide waves, but 403 pushing all the way into spawn. Want to deny them before they can even materialize.
Yeah, spawn camping, a little bit rude, but if you can, why not?
Definitely.
Especially on this map. But now 403, once again, I say they retreat back. They retreat back to their forward hold, so they're in a really strong position able to defend for a long time, and it's going to force a lot of players out from Fat Kid Super Team. Here they come, they try and get onto the Uber. They do actually force the Uber out of Pacas, so now that's going to give Zigmas a huge Uber advantage. But 403 are jumping forward into the spawn of Fat Kid Super Team, and they've trapped up the door. I don't know if this has been seen. It isn't going to be seen. Kanye Bless gets fragged as he tries to come out, and now actually the Uber's going to get forced in spawn from Zigmas. They're going to take down Morty, but it's going to do absolutely nothing, and 403 completely deny the Uber out of Fat Kid Super Team there.
That's a terrible pop, in my opinion, from Fat Kid Super Team. When they're running around in their spawn, they have infinite health as long as they go back to that health cabinet. They should always be able to force the enemy team out of that spawn and break the spawn camp. But in the current situation, they have led themselves to an uber disadvantage of around 40%. As long as Pakas doesn't get pressured down here by Alfie, as Alfie jumps in, he doesn't manage to escape there, but Kraftas is going to hunt him down like a legendary shark and pick that frag up.
I don't think, unless, is Suyooo running the same plugin?
No, he's not.
He's not. Okay, so no one is going to
head.
get that joke. Great. I'm not even going to explain it. It's just going to be an Uber gets popped out by Pakas on the point. Chaka's going to get pistoled down, and Fat Kid Super Team just sat back in their spawn in a defensive position. They got the point there for about 40 seconds, but I don't think it's going to be enough as Kanye Bless goes down. The medic and Pocket try to come out of middle. They're not going to be able to find anything, and they're just bleeding players left, right, and centre.
They do have an Uber charge though, which they're going to be making their way out with now. They're not spawn camping Team 403, so they're just holding forward here. They do drop the medic again. Zigmas going down to a sticky trap this time, and the forward hold from Team 403 has just been the absolute bane of Fat Kid Super Team's life. They have destroyed them with this forward hold. The potential to break out of the chokehold has just been completely negated by everything that 403 have done. They've destroyed them with that set strat.
Yeah, once again, we're going to see Shaka run on that sniper to middle, see if he's going to be able to get those clutch headshots. He got Pakas last time, but it wasn't enough for them to finish losing the middle. And he's missed 2 shots so far, isn't going to be able to do anything else so far, as he does get jumped and taken down. And now Fat Kid Super Team, they lose a few more players. Kanye Bless is going to get on that lack of a demo out mid. Alfie and Rox fall to the same pipe from Renew, and surely Zigmas is not going to be able to get out here. He has 82 health back to spawn. Is he going to get chased by anyone else? No, he does manage to make it out. So they've got that in their favour at least.
Yeah, a bottle kill actually coming out from Renew as he trades with Maxa. And the sniper still being run by Fat Kid Super Team as they move out with their Pocket and Medic up onto this cliff area. Both teams running Uber charge, but a 40% disadvantage. Nice airshot from Alfie, but Morty still manages to pick his medic. And nothing more that Alfie could do there, just poor dodging perhaps from Zigmas, and he does go down again.
I forgot to say.
The announcer is desperate to tell us what's going on the point. She just tripping over herself with desire to tell us that the control point is being captured. Thank you very much for that information. But Tracker, hanging around on China, is determined as well to get onto Pakas. He is going to be foiled in his attempts by Zillis though. And with 2 minutes left and the score at 2-0, the pressure is really on Fat Kid Super Team. If they don't want to be knocked down to the lower bracket, they have to make something happen right now.
Well, I don't know what they're going to be able to do there.
Bomb in! The bomb from Kanye Bless. That doesn't do anything. Alfie coming in though, and they do get scared. Pakas pops his Uber off as we're seeing some suicides for the first time in this LAN. Some actual suicides. A team that knows how to play Viaduct, or at least this small part of Viaduct. They're failing some other things like breaking the forward hold and overextending and dropping their medic all the time, but they know how to suicide. So they've engineered themselves a huge advantage to push out with here. Whether or not they can make it happen without Zigmas dropping is another question entirely. Morty holding it on the right hand side.
Well, he just dropped to the rocket span, but they are actually going to Uber out so early. And it's once again going to be really a terrible Uber. They're not going to find anyone from this. Morty does finally go down. Zillis getting fragged as well, but the rest of the team is so far back. They're going to probably give up the point actually, 403. It would be in their best interest to give up the point, but I say that, they're not even being capped. Okay, finally it is. Both scouts do finally get to the point. But now they lose Alfie, and now maybe they're going to lose some more players. Yeah, Rox goes down as well, so that's both soldiers down for Fat Kid Super Team. And they lose Tracker as well on back of that. So 403 can just stroll back into the point. And they are gonna. There's a scout onto that medic, pressuring him down already. Zigmas gets pistoled down by Kraftas. And now Kanye Blessed is getting trapped out. Does get as equalized down by Morty. And 403 just recap immediately. They didn't even have to spend their Uber there.
No,
I think Pakas went down actually.
Their scouts are absolutely running havoc, and the situations in which they are able to force the Ubers out of Zigmas give them such an advantage in the after Uber situation. We did just see a headshot there ringing out onto Renew, but Tracker spent his own life in order to get it. they are doing fairly well in this messy fight. They're taking 1v1s all over the place, and Fat Kid Super Team coming out on top here. They have broken the hold a little bit, possibly just by virtue of getting that early pick onto the Demo Man. So there was a whole area that wasn't being controlled by his sticky traps and the potential for about 1,000 damage in a few seconds.
Yeah, definitely. But with Fat Kid Super Team now holding, they haven't got that precise forward hold that 403 were doing, and they're just sort of getting pressured in. There's now going to be a Demon and a Soldier in onto the combo. Rock's just going to go down. That leaves them without Aroma, and Morty can just jump in and force an Uber. He doesn't manage to do it. It's just the demo spam that forces the Uber, and it's just going to be a single target Uber from 403 to counter it. And Fat Kid Super Team have lost so many, and now their medic's so far forward. Zigmus running away now, but he leaves his pocket behind of Alfie to get fragged, and in fact he even stays in a little bit to try and heal his scout of Maxa. Questionable decision there. Maxa does manage to frag Zillis, and now trying to kill this soldier, and does manage to pistol down Morty, so Maxa finally pulling out the stops to get some good frags here.
Yeah, he came out on top there, so Zigmus putting his faith in the scout and then leaving him to do his business. And then he gets another kill as well. Big plays coming out here from Maxa just to stem the tide of 403 as they desperately jump onto the point. Vendigo got so much damage there onto Rox and Tracker and tried to get onto Zigmus as well, but didn't quite manage it. Zigmus has got a big Uber advantage, but everybody's turned their eyes behind, and that's going to give Morty and Zillis an opportunity to go forward and get the Uber out of him. I wonder whether we're going to see suicides here from 403. Looks like Zillis, Crafters and Morty are farther forward than the rest of their team. Morty looks like he wants to go, but none of them have committed yet. Rock's actually the one to go aggressive as he goes forward, takes down Morty before he can bomb. But they've traded for Alfie, and the Force comes out as well, just by being a bad situation there.
But Rox manages to save it at the last second by fragging Packass. That was really weird by Zigmus. He jumped forward to try and save Alfie with the Uber, dropped him, and then found himself at the bottom of the stairs alone.
Yeah.
Heal, so I had to pop an Uber.
And they've lost a lot of players for that Uber as well. They're getting very slow spawns here compared to Team 403, and that's going to hurt them. Max are picking up a frag so that Kanye Blessed Death isn't too bad, but they're in a 5v3 situation, and that's not going to help them out as they have no spawns coming in. The cap is done. It goes the way of 403. It's tied up. Not tied up, sorry, wrapped up 3-0 by Team 403.
A little bit of a closer round towards the end there, but the first two rounds just absolutely raffle stomped them.
Yeah, definitely. The last round was improving, but it wasn't that bad as it got towards the end. But definitely 403 looking like a very strong team. I did say before this fixture that this would be an important one for working out whether Team 403 can really bring the same kind of performance as they did to last Info Show LAN, where they finished third. And it was also important just to see where Fat Kid Super Team lay in the overall standings. Yeah, so it's interesting to see how they've managed to work themselves out. I think Fat Kid Super Team, their weaknesses showing slightly more than their strengths, but they definitely do have some strengths. They just need to work out how to play to them. And 403 looking pretty dominant. They look like they could be the ones to challenge ISF and Mike and Admirable's team.
Yeah, definitely. They look really, really strong, and some good teamwork as well coming out of them. We were saying at the beginning of this match, which was now so long ago, that people thought their scouts were the strength, and that it's going to be Zillis and Kraftas, and logs do show Zillis, in fact, top damaging, even over Renew on Viaduct, which is not something you see very often, out damaging a demo on Viaduct, but so those two are going to be really strong, and definitely against the scouts of ISF and Mike +5.
Yeah, the scouts for Mike +5, so that's Mike and Admirable's team. The scouts are going to be Rock, who is an Italian who's played at around... He's played Div 2 and 1, and I think he had a dabble in Prem at one point as well. I think he played alongside me at some point in Prem, but yeah, a solid Div 1 Prem scout, but hasn't played for a while, so might be utterly covered in rust. And Nookie, of course, who is an absolute powerhouse of a scout. His DM ability is so good. He plays for Team Lithuania, and he was one of the deciding factors for them going and getting the third place in it, because they were the scout combo of him and oh god, what was the other guy's name?
What?
The other guy's
Nuki
name
and
that played alongside
Nighthawk.
Nuki. Nighthawk, that's the ticket. Yeah, Nuki and Nighthawk, and they were such a phenomenal pairing. So Rock and Nuki, very strong scout combo, and when they come up against Zilis and Craftas, it's gonna be brilliant to see how that fares. I would give. I think the scout combo of 403 definitely has the advantage in that they've played together more often. They understand where each other will be. They know how to team up, and they just have better synergy. But Nuki's DM is just so good that the overall advantage might well be in favour of Might +5.
Yeah, definitely. And Rock, I did check him up on ETF12. He was last seen playing in Division 1 for Furbo Pandas before they became Prem, like 3 seasons ago now.
Yeah, that's when I was alongside him. So that was Division 1. He hasn't quite bust into the Prem scene yet, but neither has Nuki actually, but I believe he will be. He definitely has the potential to be up there with the other Prem scouts, and probably will be. He's definitely a rising star, and he really appeared on the scene after the last info show. After that kind of, he wasn't actually there, was he? I can't even remember actually. But
I have no idea.
yeah, but it was definitely when that whole Lithuanian scene emerged, and he started coming into the public eye. And then with Team Lithuania in the Nations Cup, he just really impressed everybody. I would not be surprised to see him in a mid or top Prem team next season, or even this season if anybody drops. So, did we have a little dabble at the logs?
I did. I think Suyooo linked them, but I'm not sure if they're in stream chat.
Yeah, so Zilis at the top, like he said, out damaging his demo man. Huge plays from him, and Craftas as well, having a hell of a game, going 22 for 9. Everybody from Team 403 just having a really good game. The Soldiers' stats slightly lower, but that's what you would expect with Viaduct. It's very much a demo man and scout focused map, with the Soldiers just making room. And unfortunately, the scouts and demo men from from Fat Kid Super Team just not able to keep up. Trekker running a lot of sniper, but not quite working out for him, only going 4 for 7. So very interesting, and we'll be watching these teams as they progress throughout the tournament. Of course, Fat Kid Super Team now getting knocked down into the lower bracket, where they will face Krasava. The loser of that getting knocked out completely from the tournament. And Team 403 progressing through the upper bracket to meet ISF, which will be a really good game, and definitely the one that I would like to cover next if we can possibly do that. But we will be taking a break before then, so stick around to see ISF against Team 403, the Enigma Zone Crew 403 edition. And there will be some stream downtime while we switch streamers. So Suyooo has been manning the camera now for a number of hours, and is going to take a little break, and we are going to be going over to Dashner, of course, the lovely guy who was manning a lot of the production at I-52. So
And GXL.
And GXL, of course, yeah, the brilliant event that was GXL, very high production quality, and he was the mastermind behind quite a lot of that as well. So big props to him for taking over from Suyooo, and thanks a lot to Suyooo as well. So there will be a little bit of stream downtime. Stick around, because we'll be right back on Team Fortress TV with the rest of the Beta LAN TF2 2014 coverage powered by Zowie Gear.